Let's return now to our discussion about the party conferences and what we took away from them and whether they moved our dial at all. Gary has called from Alton. What would you like to say?
Yeah, it's, well, I was going to say, the reason why I voted Reform, and I'm a Reform member now, is because I just want my country back, and I think Reform are going to win, if you want me to say that. It's the reason why that is because I'm losing my culture, and my child at school is being intimidated by people in the sense of he's losing his identity, it feels like, and we just feel lost in the system.
What is it that you want to do that expresses your culture that you are currently unable to do?
I'm not be able to fly my flags in the garden and things.
You can fly your flag in the garden.
Not really. The council told me to put it down.
In your garden?
Because I had two at the back, but the one at the front was quite a big one, and they're saying that's not allowed. I mean, it's not big. I mean, it's bigger than two windows, but
right.
At the end of the day, look, I'm not a racist, but I do, because I go get takeaways and that, and I speak to people in the shops. I'm not racist, but at the end of the day, I just feel that we've been pushed out our own people, and it needs, Nigel Farage sounds like he knows what he's doing.
Okay, other than, I'm really intrigued by this, other than flying a flag that the council deemed to be inappropriately large, how else do you feel that you are not allowed to express your culture right now?
We're not allowed to, in the sense of, we're not allowed to, we just feel like the churches and things are being over by the mosque. We feel that we are actually
Do you go to church every Sunday?
I do sometimes, but the thing is, at the moment, we just feel that everything is being stopped or pushed around us. We can't actually.
But you can go to church, can't you? Because you said that you do go to church sometimes, so you have that option.
But like I said, at the end of the day, I feel the money even in our pockets, jobs and stuff, benefits are being pushed tightened because of this. They're coming in. He said, Nigel Farage said invasion. He used the word invasion.
Yes, he did, and that's very incendiary language. But you know that the majority of people who choose to come to this country, they contribute more than they take out. The majority of people who come here as immigrants work and consistently in studies have been shown to contribute more than they take.
Nigel Farage says that they are taking our jobs, and they are going to, if we keep letting it happen, there's 79 million in this country. We're going to be overrun, and there's going to be no more, even the Conservative white faces left.
Well, I mean, if immigration continues at its current rate, the most liberal projections, so that the most exaggerated projections say that by 2060 there may be 10 million Muslim people who live in this country in a population of almost 80 million. So that's still only 1 in 8 people. There would still be plenty of white Christian faces amongst the 7 in 8.
Right, well, I don't know about that, but I mean, on the TV it sounds like we are being overrun for what he's saying. He's a good talker, he knows what he's talking about in the sense of he's one of us, and he's a normal person, if you know what I mean. He's not like...
Nigel Farage earned £1 million last year alone through second jobs on top of his MP job. Do you think that makes him a normal person?
Well, he didn't go to Eton, did he? He didn't go to Eton like...
No, he went to Durham, which... not Durham. He went to Dulwich College, which is a little bit like Eton, but not quite as posh, but only one echelon down. It's certainly not a bog standard comp.
You wouldn't see Nigel Farage like Keir Starmer. Keir Starmer doesn't seem to be doing anything, does he? To be fair.
I'm not Keir Starmer's biggest fan. But I don't think that Nigel Farage would be better for this country. I think it's very easy for him to promise things. He promised, didn't he, that if we Brexited, immigration would go down, whereas actually it has increased. And it also took us out of the Dublin Convention, which meant that we couldn't send the boats that are coming across the channel. We did have a reciprocal agreement before Brexit, which meant that we were able to send those boats back to France. But we lost that because of Brexit. So because of something that Nigel Farage was a key architect of, we have seen immigration increase. So that doesn't give me a lot of faith in anything that he says, really.
I mean, you sound a lot smarter than me. I mean, I'm not clever like you, but at the end of the day, I just know that facts is facts, and you know, if somebody's talking away, Farage does, and Lee Evans, what's his name, Lee from Ashfield. He sounds
Lee
like
Anderson.
he's a normal person. It's one of it, you know what I mean? He just sounds like somebody who's struggling and somebody that wants to get on the ladder, and everyone else is being, pushed away from other people coming in and stuff. I mean, I'm not going to go at everyone.
No, I know you're not. I think maybe there's a thing about accents here. I mean, I went to state school. I came from a low-income family. I feel like as a woman, a working-class woman, I've had to work pretty hard to get where I am today. And I really don't have an agenda other than wanting things to be better and more equal for everyone. So all I would ask you, Gary, is just to have a think about some of the things that I have said today.
No, I will do. I mean, again, I can see you're a woman of colour, aren't you? So if Farage did get in, then that could be a problem for you as well, I guess.
Yeah, for me and my family, but it's not just about me. It's about the fact that I'm not sponsored by anyone. I'm not paid by anyone. I don't go to dinners with lobbyists or accept bribes from the Kremlin like former members of the Reform Party have been proven to do. I just want things to be better for everyone, and I promise you that is absolutely true. So Gary, thank you so much for listening to me, and thank you for your call.